Good morning all of you. I am Tanushri Dalai from Civil Engineering branch. So in the previous class, we discussed about grade classification of bolts, and then we just initiate the design specification for bolted connection. So we just finished the pitch specifications. Okay. So now comes to your third specification, which is your in case of butt joint, maximum pitch is to be restricted to 4.5 T. So your bolted connection types, it is the one of the bolted connection which is known as a butt connection. We will discuss later about this in details. So in case of butt joints, maximum pitch is to be restricted to 4.5 T for a distance of 1.5 times the width of the plate from the botting surface. The next specification is the gauge length or the gauge should not be more than 100 plus 4 or 200 mm, whichever is less. Then fifth design specification is minimum edge distance shall not be less than 1.7 into diameter hole, machine flame cut, swan and planed edge. You can see this specification in the code in the clause number 10.2.4.2. So next is your maximum edge distance. So maximum edge distance, which is denoted as small e, should not be exceed 12 TE. T is your thickness of thinner outer plate and E value is 250 by Fy whole root over. So you can see this design specification in the design code 10.2.4.3 clause, and 40 plus 40 where T is the thickness of thinner connected plate if exposed to corrosive influences. So you don't have to remember these specifications because it is already mentioned in your code book. So while you solving the problems on numericals regarding design of bolted connection, at that time some specifications are there. You have to calculate by this formula or by this criteria. Okay. So next is your types of bolted connections. So in general way, your bolted connection is divided into two types. So first one is your lap joint and second one is your butt joint. So lap joint, lap means you know about overlapping. So this kind of joint is known as a lap joint. That means it is simplest type of connection in these plates to be connected overlap one another. So you can see here is a figure, and here there are two plates, one is here and another is in the lower plate. So these two plates are connected by overlapping with each other and there is a bolted connection is fixed. So you can see, if we see the cross sectional of this bolted connection, then you can see like this figure. That means from this point to this point it is a one plate, and this dotted represent the connection. That means you can see this, it is the, so that it is in dotted manner. So it is another plate and it is subjected to tensile loading condition, and the bolting are provided here 3 numbers of bolts. Okay, so here these two plates are connected by overlapping joint or overlapping connection, which is known as your lap joint or lap connection. Then second one is your butt joint. So here these are the two main plate, okay, and then another copper plate is provided here, or you can provide it in the upper side also, this cover plate, and after that you connect this cover plate with the main plate with a bolting connection. Okay, so in this type of connection, two main plates abut against each other and the connection is made by providing a single cover plate connected to the main plate. Okay, so here it is a main plate and here it is another main plate. Okay, that means here it is the another main plate, and the lower part a cover plate is given and it is jointed by a bolting connection. Okay, here also you can see the cross sectional area. These are the two main plates. Okay, and it is 3 numbers of bolting provided in each plate. Okay, so next one is your types of lap joint. So your lap joint is classified into 4 types. So what are these? So first one is your single bolted lap joint. That means your joints or your bolting are provided in a single column. Okay, so in this it is denoted that, or it is indicate that the bolting are in single bolted lap joint. Okay, the two plates are jointed by single bolted lap joint. Then second one is your double bolted lap joint. So you can see in this figure, these two plates are overlapping with each other by two vertical bolting connection, and each line there are 3 numbers of bolting are provided. Correct? The next one is your chain bolted lap joint. Chain means the numbers of row is equal to the numbers of column, and each of the bolt is aligned with each other. So here you can see this is the main plate, and in the lower part there also another main plate, and it is connected by 3 numbers of bolted connection in 3 numbers of column. So you can see here these are the numbers of column and these are the numbers of bolt placed in each column. So it is in one alignment. Okay. So next one is your zigzag lap joint. So here the numbers of column are provided with irregular number of bolting connection. That means you can see here it is the one column with 3 numbers of bolting connection, and the next column is provided over here. The each bolt is provided in between 2 bolting connection which is present in the first column. Okay, so it is a zigzag manner, like this to this it is a zigzag, then this is zigzag, then this is zigzag, and next one is here. Okay, so while the numbers of bolting is provided in this manner, then you can say that it is a connection of zigzag lap joint. Okay, so next one is your types of butt joint. So your types of lap joint is 4 types, and now your butt joint is 3 types. Okay, and in this 3 type, here the single cover butt joint you can see, and another 3 types it is included in double cover butt joint. So in total your butt joint include 6 kinds of variations. So here first of all is your single cover butt joint. So in case of single cover butt joint, you can see here it is a plate or main plate, and in the lower level it is also another plate. Okay, so here single bolting is there. That means one column with various types of bolt, and this is known as your single cover butt joint. The next one is your single cover single bolted butt joint. Okay, so now the cover is one cover over here, and below it another plate is there, and it is provided by single cover single bolted. Okay, single cover, here it is a single cover, and single bolted, that means in one line bolting connection. So it is known as single cover single bolted butt joint. And next one is your single cover double bolted butt joint. That means each main plate, here it is a main plate, and this is also your next main plate, and over it is a cover plate. So each plate connected to the cover plate with 2 numbers of column with 4 numbers of bolting connection. Okay, so each plate connected to the cover plate with 2 numbers of column. So here also 2 numbers of column and here also 2 numbers of column. Okay, so today this much. We will discuss remaining part of this chapter in the next class. So thank you so much.